G'day, I'm Brad, and over the next couple of minutes, both you and I, we're going to become cyclone smart. Sure, we know what a cyclone is, but do you know how to prepare for one if one comes your way? We're going to give you some tips that may be the difference between you surviving and not surviving a cyclone. Now, a tropical cyclone is one of the most destructive forces in nature, all terrifying sound and awesome fury. In Queensland, we live in a paradise, and Queenslanders are envied all over the world for our lifestyle and our climate. Now, it's this same climate, however, that brings the real risk of cyclones, generally between the months of November to April. Now, here's a fact for you. Since the 1800s, nearly 200 cyclones have hit the east coast of Australia. And guess where the majority of those ended up? You've got it right here in Queensland. Many of our coastal towns are well overdue for the next one. And it's these situations where something as humble as the baked bean can become a superhero. That's right, it's basic food, but it's the basics that may just save your life. So we need to become cyclone smart. We need to become aware, we need to become prepared, and we need to be safe. Be aware of the risks and be prepared for the unexpected. The area response policy is for people to shelter from a cyclone in their own homes, unless they're in low-lying areas susceptible to storm surge. If so, then evacuation before the cyclone might be the best option. The storm surge is a dome of water produced by a cyclone, which can be many kilometres wide and several metres higher than a normal tide. To find out whether your home is at risk, contact your local council. In the event of a cyclone, emergency services will be stretched to the limit, so create your own cyclone smart system to keep you safe before, during and after a cyclone. Include a cyclone preparation checklist, emergency kit, first aid kit, evacuation plan, and emergency contact list. Examples are available from your local council and emergency services. Aside from you and your family's personal safety, the most important considerations are power, water, food, personal documents and up-to-date information. Drinking water, 10 litres per person, is vital. You can live for weeks without food, but not without water. Many coastal towns only have one road in and out, so during cyclonic flooding, you could be housebound for several days. Estimate how much food your family would need for 3 days. Pay particular attention to the special needs of babies, the elderly, and of course your pets. As well as the inevitable baked beans, stock up on a variety of canned vegetables and meats. Since cooking facilities may not be available, choose foods which can be eaten cold, straight out of the can. And don't forget the can opener. Be smart and prevent danger by creating a cyclone smart system. Start with a cyclone preparation checklist. Take a good look at your house and your yard and imagine gale force winds. Is your roof in good repair and the gutters cleaned out? Are there any overhanging branches or potential high wind missiles in your yard? Ask your local council if your house is built to any cyclone standards and locate the strongest room in your house. Check your car, property and contents insurance policies. Are they up to date and are you covered for wind, storm surge and flood damage? If you have a digital camera, take photos of your household and personal valuables and store them on a CD in your emergency kit. Assemble an emergency kit and store everything in a designated cyclone cupboard or wardrobe. The kit should include a portable radio, torch or lantern, spare batteries in different sizes, food for 3 days, sturdy water containers, personal and property documents, masking tape for windows, candles and waterproof matches, combination pocket knife, money, emergency contact list, sealable plastic bags, a change of clothes, portable stove with fuel, sturdy gloves, work boots and overalls, medications and sanitary supplies. You should also include a comprehensive first aid kit. Your local pharmacy will have suitable kits in stock. Be ready to respond with your Cyclone Smart system. When a cyclone approaches your region, the Bureau of Meteorology will update its progress through radio and television announcements. There are two types of updates: Cyclone Watch Updated every 6 hours when gale force winds are expected from 24 to 48 hours time. And cyclone warning, updated every 3 hours when gale force winds are expected in less than 24 hours time. When the cyclone is less than 12 hours away, each update will be preceded by the standard emergency warning signal, which sounds like this. During a cyclone, the electricity will probably be cut, so keep a portable radio tuned into a local station, not necessarily the one with the best music. ABC Radio is the official emergency information provider. Prepare an emergency contact list, keep it in plain sight and store a copy in your emergency kit. The list should include phone numbers for emergency and medical services, insurance companies, relatives and friends, local councils and service providers. If a cyclone is severe enough, you may be required to evacuate, so be ready with an evacuation plan. The most important part of the plan is to identify where to go to higher ground, preferably to stay with friends or relatives, and how to get there. Yep, it really does pay to have friends in high places. The plan should also ensure that your vehicle is fully fueled, evacuation kit is packed and arrangements made for your pets. An evacuation kit should include cash for necessities, sleeping bags, blankets and pillows, a change of clothes, emergency kit, documents and valuables, emergency contacts list. Be safe and recover. When a cyclone is imminent, tape up all the windows to minimise breakage and set your family up in the strongest part of the building. This is usually somewhere with the smallest or even no windows, such as the bathroom or central hallway. Keep the portable radio, mattresses and blankets, emergency and evacuation kits with you. The aftermath can be almost as dangerous as the cyclone itself. Keep your portable radio on at all times for updates. It is vital that you do not venture outdoors until the official all clear has been advised. The eye of the cyclone is quite deceptive as it produces an interval of total calmness. But as the eye moves away, the gale force winds come back with a vengeance in the opposite direction. Once the all clear is given, dress appropriately for damage assessment and clean up. This does not mean thongs or bare feet. Cover up and wear sturdy footwear and gloves. Don't wade through or play in floodwaters. Sharp debris, bacteria, snakes and even crocodiles could be lurking in the murky depths. Stay away from damaged trees, partially collapsed buildings and keep a lookout for fallen power lines. Use your emergency contact list to notify friends and relatives of your well-being. Report damage to insurance companies and contact emergency services for assistance if required. And lastly, learn from the experience and see what you could have done better to ensure the safety of you and your family. So be cyclone smart, be aware, be prepared and be safe. Follow the basics and don't get blown away.